Guys, are you excited? I'm excited today. As promised, I'm going to show you how to use this tool and replace a single piece of siding. This right here is the siding swipe tool, or it can be called the siding zip tool. I'm going to show you right now. Let's pretend that there was a hole in this piece of siding. The siding ends here and it goes all the way to the corner. Let's pretend it had a hole in it, and I'm going to show you how to take this out and put it back. Now there's a couple of ways to start at it. You can go down the line and find a seam of the one above the piece you want to replace, just like so, like we got over here. And you can get your hand behind the seam and just pull down a little bit and just get your hand underneath that lip and pull it out. And that is going to expose the nailing flange for the siding that you're going to replace. Now, what I like to do is I like to make a reference point so this all snaps back together really nicely when it's done. I like to just put a line with a pencil on the house where that siding went, just so I know and I get it lined up properly, because that's very important. So what you're going to do is we can take this piece now and we can get our hand back and separate that from the lock lip as well. Now you can get it off by prying the nails off with a pry bar or a hammer. What I like to do is just pull down a little bit and pop it off the nail, because siding hangs on a house almost like a picture. You don't want to nail it too tight. So you can do that and you can get this piece out. Now we're going to pretend this piece had a hole in it. So what you would do is you would go measure the piece up and you would cut it to length that you wanted, and then you would come back and put it back in. So let's pretend we just went and cut this piece and we're going to pop it back in. So what you're going to do is get it lined up, and you're going to click it in the bottom, just like so. You're going to line it up with that line that we made, and we are going to put a couple of nails in it. This piece is just going to get a couple because it's a small piece. So we're going to pop it up there. Again, we're not going to nail it too tight. It just kind of hangs like a picture. And this piece being so small, we can get away with putting 2 nails in it, just like so. Now, we have to get this piece locked back into this lip right here. To do that, we are going to use this siding swipe tool. So we're going to line this up, get it tucked back in the J channel. We're going to put this right over the lock lip. This tool, we're going to put in here and we're going to pull down on it and move our hand as it goes. And that is going to lock this siding back in. When you get to a seam, you're going to have a little bit of a, you got to kind of muster it down a little bit to get over it. And again, you're going to just continue down and make them lips lock together, and voila, it comes right out, and you have successfully changed out a piece of siding somewhere on the house. I hope that helps. If you need anything, give us a call. See you next week.